Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. 1937 was a year of strife and blood-soaked paranoia. Agents of the People's Commissariat for Internal Affairs, the NKVD, hold almost total authority over the common folks, acting as protectors and tools of Stalin's delusions. Welcome to Cold Harvest, a Call of Cthulhu scenario set during the great purges of the Soviet state. Join Becca as Katja, Adam as Mikhail, Joaquin as Tumor, and Craig as the keeper of the Arcane Lore, as they embark on a journey to discover what madness befell the small farming commune of Krasovy October 3. If you'd like to reach us, you can find us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy, comrade.
All right, so the three of you finish your investigation in the Abramov house and are free to do what you want in the village.
I want to walk out to the center of the village, fire my gun in the air, and basically just yell, NKVD agents, present yourselves or you will be shot.
As you approach the village center in the middle, you draw your pistol up to fire off your shot in the air, and the shot goes off. However, you don't really remember pulling the trigger. Kind of just went off in your hand.
Oh, I look down at the gun. It's like, did I fire it?
You're kind of inspecting the gun, and it looks normal. It looks like the same pistol that you've used for years in service to this date.
All right. Why did I fire my gun? Oh, yeah. Present yourselves or be shot, I yell out.
You yell that out, and you're holding your gun, again as you do it, and another shot rings out. You hear a scream in the distance.
What direction does it sound like it came from?
By the barn.
Okay, well, we'll run towards that.
You make your way towards the barn, and you see that there is a little girl holding a piece of charcoal. She appears to have been drawing on the side of the barn, like some of the drawings you saw earlier, and you notice she is finishing a drawing of some sort of stick figure shooting guns off in the air.
Who screamed?
The little girl looks around and then looks at you and kind of scurries off.
Come back! And I would chase after her.
The little girl runs towards a small house and disappears inside of it, and you hear raised voices coming from the property.
Mikhail will subconsciously cross himself, as in the sign of the cross.
And I'll run up and say, NKVD agents, open up.
The door is still kind of ajar, and you hear this one guy in a male voice saying, I told you not to run around and interrogate people.
Sir, Andrei Yazarov?
What do you want?
We are NKVD agents. We are here to investigate reports of anti-Soviet behavior in this village.
You got the wrong place. Get out of here. And then you hear the crying of a little girl inside.
It's like, sir, we are coming in to investigate. Do not resist.
You see you hear something being pushed up against the door.
All right. I turn to Mikhail. Break it down.
Yes, the guy who failed his strength roll.
Too bad. I don't want to do it. You do it.
If you want to kick it down, you can make me another strength roll.
Okay, a 6.
You kind of kick high on the door, and it kind of flies open, and a tall cabinet kind of tips over, and you hear some crashing as various dinnerware is shattered across the floor. And you see the man kind of fuming behind the door. That belonged to my grandmother.
No, comrade,
clenches.
It belongs to the state.
He clenches his fists. What do you want? Get out of here. You have no business here. Go.
We have every business to be here. Now, sir, we have heard rumors of... Tell me, why is no one outside working? Why are the fields left unattended? Why is the barns left destroyed without anyone working on? Why is no one doing anything?
That's Boris's business. Why did you go bother him?
We already spoke to him, and now we're here to speak to you. So why are you not working?
He looks at you angrily. but doesn't say anything.
I was like, "Where is your wife? Is she working?
Bitch is always working nowadays.
Where? We have not seen anyone working all day.
How am I supposed to know?
She is your wife. You live together. You."
Don't you dare talk to my wife about that! And he steps forward and shoves you.
I just pull out my pistol and I just pistol whip him.
Okay, give me a brawl roll. And he's
All
going to roll his as well.
Oh, I don't have good brawl, and I don't make it.
He catches your hand like mid pistol whip and like starts squeezing on your wrists really, really, really hard, doing 2 points of damage to your wrist. You drop your pistol.
Help me, comrades!
Your pistol clangs the floor and fires off a shot at a random direction. Can I get luck rolls from everyone?
Sorry.
Oh, well, I failed, but not as badly as Becca.
I am paled. I got 7 out of 50.
All right, Katja, you take 4 points of damage as the pistol shoots up, and you look down at your abdomen, and blood starts coming out of it. You put your hand over to kind of cover it up, and then it's just there's blood just coming out through your fingers.
All right. Katja is going to start going into shock a little bit. Like, she knows that the blood's there and she's trying to stop it from bleeding, but she just stands there looking down at it.
Mikhail will pull his revolver and point it at the gentleman struggling with Tumor.
Mm-hmm. He appears to be kind of focused on Tumor and is trying to punch at him, but still maintain control of your wrist. So he's going to roll for that.
What do I have to roll?
Can you roll your brawl as well? Because the two of you are kind of contested.
Oh, I actually made that. Yeah.
You managed to catch his fist with your arm, so it hits you, but you kind of deflected the main blow and don't take any damage. But he still has control of your wrists.
Mhm.
Mikhail, he seems to be tunnel vision focused on Timur right now.
I just yell out, "Shoot him!"
I'm going to shoot him.
You're within 15 feet, so can you roll your pistol skill? And since you're within that close, you actually double it.
So odds are you're gonna hit him. Just don't fail. Don't critically fail and hit me, please.
85. Half of that is 42.5.
Is that a pass?
Yeah, my revolver is a 75%,
Roll your damage.
which is 1d10. 1.
Well, it seems like he must have moved out of the way at the last second, and while you hit him, the bullet seems just to have grazed his arm, and he lets go of Timur's wrist and stares at you angrily. Katja, your hands are starting to fill with a lot of red stuff right now.
Timur, Katja. Comrade, on your knees.
All right. I'll turn over to Katja. Yeah, keep pushing. I'll pull out a medical kit, just like.
Andre, looking at you, Mikhail, kind of springs at you.
I'm going to shoot him again.
Make your roll. That'd be a 46.
Which is still below the 75.
Roll your d10.
7?
He kind of jumps at you, and you shoot him mid jump, and his body kind of just flails to the side, and he starts leaking lots of blood as well, and starts groaning at you, and looks up with you, and he basically has death in his eyes right now, as he is slowly pulling his way towards you, and he picks up a small candlestick that had fallen in the scuffle, and is crawling towards you with malice in his eyes.
I'll just kick him in the face.
All right. Yeah, you kick him in the face, and his head snaps back towards you, and you notice that where you kind of collapsed his nose, it's kind of gushing red, and he moves forward with the candlestick and tries to jab you in the foot with it. Can you roll me a brawl roll?
I rolled an 8.
Is that an impale?
My brawl is 65, so and
That's an impale, I think.
That's an impale.
You managed to slip your foot underneath, and he jams the candlestick into the ground where your foot had been, and you notice that he actually cracked the floorboard with that.
Oh.
He takes a second to unhinge it from the floorboard and crawls forward again towards you and starts to bring it down again.
Can I just shoot him in the face?
Yes, you can.
That's going to be a hit. 76, divide that by 2, 38, which is below the 75.
The rest of his skull explodes in a pattern of red and gray everywhere. And suddenly the The girl in the room looks at you and starts screaming. "Ah!"
All right, so I'm going to do my best to tend to Katya and stop the bleeding.
All right.
Is that first aid or first aid? Okay, that's 39, and I'm pretty sure I made that. Yeah, I made that.
That's a 1d3.
All right, it's 2.
Becca, Katya regains 2 points after all is said and done, but at this point, you're still kind of lying on the table as Timur is basically like digging around in your abdomen trying to extract the bullet and do like an impromptu like stitching right up in there, and you are in so much pain throughout everything because he's literally rooting around in there trying to pull things out and stitch things up as quickly as possible in order for you like not to bleed out just there on the table.
And Katya's trying to lay there as still as possible, but just screaming the whole time.
Make me a constitution roll, please.
I failed, just barely though.
That's probably good because that means you pass out.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Timur, Katya kind of passes out on the table, but she still appears to be breathing, but very slightly.
All right, so I take it out of her immediate dangers. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Mikhail, the young girl, continues to scream at you, thinking probably that you just killed her father, which is a fair assessment. And you see that the windows all around you in the house start to crack as she screams.
Silence, girl, and I will levy the pistol at her next.
Can you make me an intimidate roll, please?
20.
She stops screaming, but is visibly scared. She drops the piece of charcoal that she was holding.
I will pick it up while keeping the gun on her.
You bend over, keeping it leveled at the girl, and you pick up the charcoal. It appears to just be like a piece of charcoal, probably from a wood burner.
Sit.
She looks around and notices the straw mattress in the corner and goes over there and sits and cross-legged, but looks at you.
Continue to keep the gun on her as she goes.
She sits.
Or how is our comrade doing?
She'll live. I managed to get the bullet out. She'll be fine. She just takes some time to heal, but she'll be fine. What the hell was that? He just attacked us for no reason.
He did.
The two of you now can make psychology rolls if you want.
33
I did
out
not
of-
succeed.
Yeah, 33 out of 65. Yeah, I made it.
Timur, you correctly assessing the situation. Yeah, while he might have been angry for NKVD to charge into his house after probably his daughter, it's probably still not a good enough reason to just attack you. And usually people don't act that way when NKVD officers are there because it usually leads to trouble.
Yeah. What is going on in this village? People are just laying around, fested with butt boils. This man attacks us for no reason and not even competently. What is going on? And I look around. I try to step outside. It's like, has anyone come running from all the gunshots and screaming?
You see a woman slowly and timidly approaching. She appears to be in her late 50s, wearing like one of those shawl wraps. She's kind of like looks kind of curious as she is slowly approaching.
Who are you?
She looks at you and smiles, and then kind of turns her back to you and walks back to the direction of the barn.
Oh, I don't like this. I just like I see someone else. Mikhail, I'm going to investigate. Make sure to get my gun back.
We should not split up.
You're right. There's this old woman out there. She just smiled at me. I don't see anyone else.
Let us bring Katja back to Gapon's residence.
All right.
We will have him watch over her, and then we will investigate together.
All right. Yes. Bring the girl too. She.
Very well.
How are you going to do this? Because at this point, Katya is still kind of unconscious, but
Yeah. I'm wrenching my wrists, so I think Timur will go get the girl and just carry her over, and Mikhail will help Katya out.
Katya is not conscious, so like.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to carry her.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Mikhail will carry her.
Mikhail, you kind of hoist up Katya's body, being careful not to like disrupt any of the good doctor's recent works and attempts to fix what damage a random gunshot had done. Timur, you are able to retrieve your pistol, and you notice that it's seems to be in working order.
I'll unload it just in case, and just
Yeah.
keep one bullet in the chamber.
One bullet in the chamber. You have the pistol, not the revolvers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you chamber one round and eject the magazine. Are you putting the magazine back in empty, or are you just going to leave the one round chambered and without a magazine?
I'm gonna leave it without a magazine. Just
Okay.
have one round.
So you can just kind of slap it back in if you need to.
Yes.
Okay. You notice the small girl is kind of sitting on the bed cross-legged looking at you, and she appears to be scared. At this point, she kind of has produced, while the two of you were discussing what to do with Katja, she produced another piece of charcoal and started drawing on the wall.
What is he drawing? Can I tell?
Yeah, it appears to be a stick figure, and it appears that on the stick figure, like a big rectangle is intersecting the abdomen.
All right. Don't draw. Just pick her up. Just don't draw on things.
But she looks at you a little scared. She's like, I just wanted to help.
Help who?
She looks into the other room where you see Mikhail kind of hoisting Katya up in his arms to carry her. And you look back and the girl looks a little scared.
Don't worry. He won't hurt you while I'm here.
She nods his head and then looks over to the body of her father lying on the floor by the entrance.
Don't look. Don't look at it.
And as you say that, you realize a lot of you are going to do a lot of looking at it because you pretty much need to walk through the ruin of his body to exit the house.
And I just like trying to like pick her up and sort of like put her like cradle her head into like my shoulder. So I just like don't look.
Okay, so the two of you, or three of you, three and a half of you now, I guess, make your way over to Gapon's residence at the edge of town. Yes?
Yes.
You get there, the door is unlocked, and it appears that Gapon has started to cook his evening's dinner and says, "Oh, comrades, how goes your investigations?" Noticing you and the little girl first.
We require your assistance.
Oh, but for the love, what has happened here to this lovely agent?
It seems that Andrei Yazarov attacked us, and
Andrei Yazovov killed?
no. She was alive. There was a scuffle, and she was injured in the process. We had to kill him.
He looks shocked, but then slowly nods his head. I understand. Bring her in, please. And he lights a candle and beckons the two of you upstairs to his bedroom.
This little girl, she is what is her name? Yazarov's daughter.
Oh, that is little Reza.
Reza.
Quite the artist in town, it seems. Yes.
We've seen some of her work. Have you seen it? Has anyone else come by today?
Oh, no, just you. We very diligently working today. We must make quarters. Yes.
Yes. And I just sort of like walk past him. Was like, okay, he's gone too.
Over the next couple hours, you kind of make Katya feel a little bit better, and she's kind of like laid up on the bed. Katya, can I get a POW roll from you?
I succeed.
You slowly begin to awaken, and you realize that it's night now, and you are in the same bed that you were in previously the evening before.
Is Tumor in the room with me?
No, not at this time. You see a candle burning.
Okay.
Your abdomen feels sore, but it feels, well, terrible actually, but you feel like you can move around a little bit.
Okay. Katja will slowly roll to the side of the bed and slowly raise herself up and get ready to go downstairs. Or can I not move that much?
It hurts a lot, but you're able to do so. As you're going around downstairs, you notice that on the walls that there are more pieces of artwork.
What do they depict?
One has a burning tree, and there appears to be many people gathered around the tree. The people are mostly stick figures.
Okay.
As you descend the stairs, it appears that there's another tree with more people, but in this one, the perspective is kind of drawn that the tree and the people are closer. And descending the stairs again, you see yet another tree, and the people and the tree are closer. It's almost as if walking down the stairs, you appear to be getting closer to the tree and the people.
Katja will, taking the slow steps, just looking at the pictures with a perplexed look on her face.
They appear to be crudely drawn stick figures. They don't really have facial features.
Okay. Is there anybody moving around downstairs?
Something grabs your hand.
She starts and then she groans because it caused her to move herself in such a way.
You look down and you see this sort of a charcoal stick figure has manifested itself into the dimension you're in and starts pulling at you and tries to pull you down the stairs.
I will pull against it and try to run back upstairs.
You pull against it and it grips you very, very, very tightly. And you try to run back upstairs and you find that your other arm has been grabbed by something as well. The same with your two legs, and all of them start pulling at you. You look around and notice that there seems to be three-dimensional stick figures just tearing at your limbs.
She will start to panic and start kicking them off, flailing around.
You scream in pain as they're pulling apart the stitches that the good doctor have recently put in, and you feel that you're almost being pulled with the strength of something that not a stick figure or even a person of comparative size would have.
Yeah, Katja is going to be panicking at this moment and continue to fight and try to get away, but I'm assuming it's going to fail.
Would you roll me a sanity check, please?
Sure thing. I'm pretty sure that's a fail.
That's 4 sanity points, if you will.
Okay.
It's nightmarish, and you watch in horror as your body is being pulled apart by three-dimensional stick figures. Then you start awake and realize that you are in bed, and you've been bandaged, and the bandages are a little red right now.
Ooh. Okay. Katja will, realizing that she's back in bed, will just try to lay as still as possible, slow her breathing down, and probably stay in bed for a good 20 minutes before she tries to, checking down. She's trying to make sure that the bleeding doesn't continue. But after she calms enough down, she will timidly go downstairs.
You descend the stairs to the mild conversations of your two companions and Boris. It appears to be many hours later, and it appears that they have already started having dinner. Scene's on you guys.
Comrades, what happened?
Well, we went to investigate the little girl. It seems that her father illogically attacked us. And in the fight, it seems my gun went off, and you were hit.
You can see Katja visibly trying to calm herself as she looks like she's about to fly into a rage.
We were forced to kill Andre, and we have this little girl here. And right now, I'm thinking honestly, I don't think this village is going to be saved. I think everyone needs to just be collected and just go somewhere else.
You surely can't mean to deport the entire village now, comrade, do you? Boris speaks up.
I think honestly it would be best for everyone in this village. No work is being done here. If no one came running to investigate when there were gunshots and screams and yells. Did you not even hear us? It's not even that far.
He looks surprised to find out that there's been gunshots.
See, there's something wrong with this place, and quite honestly, I think it would be be better for everyone's health and for the greater good of the Soviet Union if this place was just left alone. There is nothing salvageable here anymore. It's best to just save the labor and put it somewhere where it can be of use.
Boris turns to you, Mikhail, and says, "Surely, comrade, that can't be the solution. You must agree with me, right? We've worked so hard for this village to be a success."
You've worked hard for this village to be a success?
Yeah.
You have a barn that is falling over. There was a tractor on its side. Your fields are unharvested. The harvested crop rots in the barn. Disease, and now it seems madness have crept in.
There must be something we could do. This is our livelihood.
Perhaps a few of you are worth saving. We could send you to other villages. But I think the bulk of this place may be beyond saving.
At this point, the three of you hear basically an alien roar coming from outside somewhere
Can we tell what direction, or is it just...
to the northwest from here.
All right. So yeah, it's deeper into the village, I think. So I'll just get my pistol out and look near the window.
You don't see anything besides like gently falling snowflakes, but there are no other lights on in the village. You see your Gaz AA sitting in front of the house where you have parked it, and other than that, you see no one moving around.
I turn to Boris and like, "Did you hear that?"
Hear what? I think you must be you must have had a very long, hard day. Perhaps you should have some vodka and go to bed early. Yes.
Mikhail, did you hear that?
Yes, comrade, I heard it.
Surely, it must be a delusion.
I think the only one delusional here is you, comrade.
No. I work very hard to keep this village successful. Things we turn them around. Yes.
And at that, Katja, being very frustrated, will grab the back of his neck and slam it on against the table, and then throw him back as best she can, wincing at the end of it.
Make me a brawl roll, please.
Oh man, I failed.
You slam his head in there, and he like barely misses he hits the table and kind of bounces up again, and you wince in pain as you pull at the stitches in your stomach.
Ugh.
Please, no need for that. Things will be well. We just need we need more time. Things will be good by spring for planting season. Yes, of course it would be good. Well, I mean, we have thin winter, but things be all right. Yes.
No, you've had plenty of time. As she's clutching her side, trying to keep from bleeding out again.
At this point, the three of you hear the alien roar again, but this time much louder, coming from outside. Seems just outside your door.
All right, that just the pistol out, pointing at the door, and like,
How's the girl reacting to all of this?
She is in the corner, and she actually has opened up the wood burner stove, and you can see that there's been some piece of wood pulled out of there, and she has recovered one, and it's like a burnt piece of charcoal at the end, and she's feverishly drawing on the walls now.
Oh no, what is she drawing?
It appears to be a box with a small figure inside of it, and outside the box, they're like wavy lines, and there's some sort of like monstrous like face with some bloated husk behind it. And once she finishes the monster, she's just like drawing box after box after box after box after box around the existing box. It's kind of unnerving at this point. And can I get sanity rolls from any of you observing it?
yeah, I don't think I am. I'm staring right at the door where the roar came from. I'm just dead set on that.
How much do I lose?
That'd be just 2. But again, a third time now, 3 of you hear a roar. It's incredibly loud, incredibly alien. It doesn't sound like any sort of animal we've ever heard. It's some sort of combination between a roar and like the squelching of like hot metal in a forge, and it's just tearing at the inside of your very beings as it's roaring.
Katja will actually scream at the little girl. Stop what you're doing. Stop now.
She looks at you pleading and says, no, I must help. I must protect myself. And she picks up another piece of charcoal. This one, it appears to be a hot coal still, and she's feverishly drawing box after box, paying no attention to the damage it's doing to her own small hands.
Mikhail will turn to look at the drawing and what's going on over there.
Sanity roll, please. Okay, so you succeed, so it's just the one. You notice that you can actually smell the burning of her charred flesh as she's using these coals to complete her drawing. And there is a thumping and of something approaching, and you feel the whole house shake as something slams into the house.
I'm just gonna shoot at the front door.
Okay, you do so. Boris says, no, I cannot allow you to do that. You cannot deport the village. I will not allow it. And he reaches over to one of the cabinets and pulls out his half-drank bottle of vodka, and he smashes the bottle on the corner of the table and charges at you with it, Tumor.
Oh no, and I had to reload my gun too. I only had one shot.
Yes, it does. So he is going to roll his meager brawl skill.
So was that brawl for me too? Or I want to try to dodge it.
You're going to try to dodge? Yes.
Oh, whew. And I make it, yes.
You dodge out of the way, and because he rolled a 99, he trips and falls, and the bottle shatters.
Oh, thank God. At that point, I'd just be like, just down on his back, like, stay down.
He's trying to escape you, but pretty ineffectually at this point, because amongst all the things happening, the house begins to shake, and you hear something from above, you hear a ripping sound. It sounds like the cracking of wood and the splintering of nails.
And the girl's still drawing boxes?
Yes, feverishly, using basically her blistering hands could barely hold like charcoal or coals at this point, but she continues.
Okay, Katja will go over, grab the back of her shirt, and yank her away from the door.
No!
You must stop!
As like you're pulling at her and she's ineffectually trying to escape your grasp and get back to her drawing. And at that point, the walls start to be pulled from the house, and you have a clear view of outside as like wind and snow picks up and trees are blowing every which way, and the truck that you have is like starting to shake violently.
Mikhail is going to grab a piece of charcoal and start drawing an angel on the wall.
Any particular kind of angel?
Some sort of Eastern Orthodox iconography.
Okay. And what is Tumor doing?
At this point, Tumor is just like, he's just like trying to back himself into the nearest corner of whatever solid wood is there. She's like, what?
The three of you are just horrified as the rest of the house is kind of like ripped away, and the truck that you arrived in starts shaking violently, lifts in the air, and starts flying at the what remains of the house. Can I get dodge rolls from anyone who would like to get out of the way of this?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
No.
So, Mikhail, can I get a sanity roll, please?
I have failed both of those.
All right. Well, you look on from your drawing of your angel just in time to notice the Gaz AA smash into your comrades and turning them into a red putty just feet away from where you were standing moments before. The little girl's hand and arm are dismembered at your feet, still clutching a burning piece of charcoal. Gapon is screaming in horror as he runs off into the remains of the flax field. You look up and notice something is staring back at you. Something with way too many eyes and way too many teeth. I'm not going to bother making you roll the sanity check, but I think we'll close on that.
Wow.
Oh, hello again, folks. I'd like to tell you about the Facebook group we run called White Wolf and Onyx Path RPGs, Gameplay and Media. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded? One that won't be drowned out by random posts and discussions, so that your media could get the attention you deserve. The group is specifically run with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. The group is already immense and continuing to rapidly grow, with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there.